I didn't want to listen to that P2B's recent interview on primetime program on Arise TV. But after I watched some clips where he was mentioning prices of things, what it was before subsidy removal and what it has become now after subsidy was removed, I became moved to go and watch that video. What I expected from Charles, who interviewed him, was to ask him what would have happened if he is the one that is the president and he removed the subsidy and at the same time float the naira. Because we all know that all of them say the same thing, that they are going to remove subsidy, they are going to float naira. I can remember he himself, P2B, saying that subsidy is an organized crime which he will remove in day one if he becomes president. And he also said that floating of the naira is the way it is in other countries. So, right now, subsidy has been removed, and coupled with dollar, naira floated, and everything has skyrocketed. Inflation has risen. Once subsidy is removed, next is inflation. Just as food quench hunger, just as water quench thirst, that is the way subsidy removal brings inflation. There is no magic. There is no silver lining to it. If all of them accept that they have to remove subsidy and there is something we have to gain in the future, I expected Charles to ask him, now you are mentioning prices of things before and after subsidy removal. If you were the one that removed this subsidy, what do you think would have happened? This is what I expected from Charles. But I watched the video, I never saw such a question. Is it that they already know the answer and they don't want to ask him that one that will rattle him? They just remove that question from him. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. Once subsidy is removed, definitely next is inflation. Me, myself, did a video before the election when I was listening to all of them, Juan Kwaso, Atiku, P2B, and Tinubu, when they were talking about removing subsidy. Me, myself, I said, no, they should not. If my idea is anything to go by, they should not. One reason, only one reason for that. Will we be able to wait till when the result will start coming up? Because once it is removed, everything will skyrocket, fuel will go high, transportation will fly away. That's normal. So now that it has happened, it was shocking to me to see P2B comparing, just as a layman will compare. He said that he's a thread according to him. So definitely he understands some of these things. So I expected to see, wow, what will have happened if he was the one that removed subsidy? Because once subsidy is removed, sorry, no two ways, no magic wand, nothing can be done. It is inflation instantly. Maybe in the future, there will be results. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. So if he knows, I expected him to support this subsidy removal, since that is what he campaigned with. That was his campaign number one point. Subsidy must go. Organized crime, I won't allow it stay past day one. That was what he said. Now it is done. He is now criticizing the same subsidy removal. I can't understand.